Heat's finally on. Owen Wright taking on Zeke Lau and Ryan Callinan. Callinan says IR for the injury replacement wildcard opportunity. Zeke Lau in his second year on tour. And Owen Wright, the Rookie of the Year from 2010. A couple of years off due to injury. Owen's going to start off this heat for us. Quick little redirect off the top of this right. Little carve. Back into the pocket, stalling for the inside section, and he'll hop out of there. Bit of a warm-up for Owen with 29 minutes to go.
Setting the scale for the rest of the day. Judges taking a close look and generally pretty critical when it comes to throwing scores on big scores on the first heat. So these guys are really going to have to crank it up if they want something up into that excellent range. But Owen just finding some, trying to find some smooth water. A little bit of a catch right there. This isn't going to be a big score at all. I think it's just more of a get your feet in the wax. You know, maybe some nerves, obviously coming off a pretty bad result.
Back to Zeke Lau, who got his opener.
Yeah, a little bit better on the backhand there from Zeke. Stuck behind the white water, and now he's got to try and find that corner. So we started seeing a little bit cleaner water on those open face maneuvers. The first turn nice and vertical from Zeke. So, you know, you've got to try and find those little routes to get back out in the lineup. As you see Ryan Callinan, oh my gosh. That was insane.
And probably saying, who's better? You know, that's the best surf talk that's going on right here on set. We've got a big blast off the lip from Owen Wright. Late hit on the end section, but a nice radical approach. Count his first turn for a score. Owen kind of mixing things up a bit this year, riding dimension. It's kind of giving him a fresh feeling of even his regular go-to boards. First turn looks solid, Potts.
Yeah, solid turn there. Just a little bit late to that last. And then Zeke kind of right behind him, going for the backside rotator. Here we go.
Owen Wright just up and out real quick. Judges sending the notes out to the surfers this morning, talking about all elements of the criteria. Zeke's up again. Goes for the big vertical hack. He'll be incomplete. 3.67 was his start and his best number so far.
Have a look here. Comes off the bottom, and there's that big swooping turn to kick things off, and then nice and vertical. Jams it up through the lip. Good timing there from Ryan. Setting it up. First turn was more of a setup maneuver. Watch how he just sort of hooks into it and then drives himself down the face of the wave to keep that speed. And then timing, very important to make sure you're off the bottom in just enough time to connect with that lip, which he does perfectly. So we're just about to see the best score of the heat get locked in from Ryan.
Just looking so comfortable. Watching Owen Wright on a speedy left, well overhead section. Almost thought about a big barrel. It'd be a big punt off the top for Owen Wright. Nowhere to put that thing down. What happened here?
Well, he's going to try and back that 6.0 up through the lip there. Didn't quite connect with that first maneuver. That was better from Ryan, and then kicks on out. So first turn, kind of missed it a little bit, but then second maneuver really fixed it up. So he's going to improve his situation. At the moment, just, whoops, here we go.
Zeke Lau setting up a mid-face hack to pull right into the pit. Zeke makes it. Incredible read on what looked like a closeout to start. Jammed that mid-face hack in to set up the cavern. And now getting his best wave so far.
Zeke getting the barrel. Kind of rode him off there a little bit. I don't think he was going to come out of it, and then he finally did. Let's have a look. Comes off the bottom. Little check turn mid-face and pulls in nice and tight. Driving through, that's when I thought he'd lost it, but somehow fought his way out. Big, strong Hawaiian. Loves the barrel. And look at this wave. Overhead, double overhead almost. As Zeke snaps at mid-face, maintains that speed, and then sneaks out the end of it. Kind of a messy exit, but came out strong.
What a solid read for Zeke Lau, even on the tail end of that big cave. The bottom dropped out on him.
You know, I don't know, 8 to 10 foot. It was top to bottom, and it was absolutely perfect. So for me, that event really stands out and still sticks in my mind.
And it was the best news ever when they said, well, it's going to be an event on the calendar to stay. Owen Wright punching free of the right-hander. Will stay on his feet, looking to better a 2.0. Meanwhile, Zeke for the barrel, a 5.33. Let's see what happened on Owen's ride.
Yeah, just grabbing the rail, sliding into a little bit of a cover-up. You could sort of see his board the entire time. So I don't think it's going to be better than Zeke's barrel, 5.33. The judges kind of, I think they like the maneuver base better at the moment.
Ended up beating Kelly Slater in that final a long time ago now. During the break, Callinan sending it
My gosh.
into some wild pits right out front. Incomplete on that effort, but he's had 2 of those spots. The message is clear.
He's not scared, is he?
Kelly obviously clinched in 2011 in San Francisco that year, which was the surf destination that season on tour. As we look at a right-hander setting up for Owen, wanting to get barreled, but unfortunately couldn't burn off enough speed. Going for a big backside air, and Callinan's 2-turn combo, 6.0. Owen Wright swinging off the top on the right-hander. Backhand carve, and he's getting out of there. So he's had a couple of waves where he's attempted some big airs on the right and the left. High score still a 3.23. Owen chasing a 6.3 with 8:10 to go.
It will slam you down. It is powerful. It comes out of that deep trench we saw this morning. The Nazaré trench, as we see Owen Wright milking this one all the way through. Going back to basics, going back to the traditional style of trying to produce a big score.
Here's the defending champ. Ended up finishing in the quarterfinals, so a nice steady result. Here's Owen again on the left. And not much on offer, so he's out. Still chasing the 6.26 with 7 minutes to go.
Let's adjust yet.
Here comes Owen Wright. Layback hack right in the pocket. Here comes the little fade to set up this inside track. And that is just going to peter out on him on the inside corner.
The very similar conditions. So I'm expecting a bit, some combos from Geordie, some big turns, some big airs, and maybe the odd tube ride as well.
Now hitting the 5-minute mark, Callinan paddling back out, looking to keep his lead. Best case scenario for Ryan, if he's planning on a rookie, or being back on tour next year, I should say, of getting comfortable at the end of the season. So he'll show up at Snapper and the nerves will be settled, especially with a lot of great highlights to think about. Owen Wright winning in New York, but also a winner at Cloudbreak Fiji with 2 10s to his name. Callinan searching. Wanted that thing to open up. His last 4 attempts haven't affected his top 2. He got his scoring rides back-to-back from the 6th to then to a 3.53. Still out in front with the lead with 3:15 to go. Amazing performance for the wild card. Ryan Callinan fired up here in the Championship Tour jersey into round 3. Up next, Italo Ferreira takes on Frederico Moraes and Wiggly Dantas.